Hi, I wasn't gonna make a video today, but oh, I hope this isn't like super shaky. So I was walking out with Robert the other day and we found this giant patch of what I thought were ramps slash wild garlic, and we picked a little bit and made some pesto, and neither of us died. So I'm going back to the patch and I'm going to try to make some of these scones that I saw Donald Skian making. Now, I love watching kitchen and cooking things on YouTube, and I watched these like when I was back in the States. I didn't realize that you could harvest these in the States. I always thought it was like a UK thing. So when I moved here, I've always been thinking like, oh, I wish one day I could come across some wild garlic and make these scones, and now I have. So I'm very excitedly going to the patch. I'll let you know how they go. There's like one massive A road that you have to cross. It's so stupid because everywhere else on this pathway, there's like a bridge or a tunnel or something, and that's the one place where there isn't one. And a couple of years ago, I think a cyclist was killed on it. So there's this huge petition to like build a bridge or something over it, but no one seems to do anything about it. But I always get a little bit nervous. So this pathway I'm on is like a old railway line. That's why it's like this one straight long biking slash hiking route, but it's really lovely and it's right in our backyard. So we walk and run on it quite a lot. But yeah, we were exploring it the other day and just, oh my god. Oh man, I thought there was no one behind me. Now I feel super awkward. We were exploring it the other day and then just came across the whole thing of ramps. The weather is so nice out, which is crazy because about 10 minutes ago it was raining quite heavily, and I just now walked into a patch of blazing sunshine, so I should have put sunscreen on. No one behind me. Not making that mistake again. Do 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 bow 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 do do dee do do dee do do dee bow. Now, I'm no foraging expert, but as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing you can really mix ramps up with. I think they say lily of the valley is the only thing that kind of comes close, but just ramps have such a distinctive garlicky smell that if you smell that, it kind of can't be anything else. But the one that really made me feel completely safe about it was that lily of the valley, like multiple leaves come from one stem and they kind of swirl into each other, and ramps, like each leaf is attached to its own stem, so it sort of like chives if like the end of the chive was like flattened out and broadened into a leaf. Haven't died yet. Famous last words. Alright, here we go. Showtime. Okay, we're back home. I have the recipe on my computer in front of me. I've got roughly everything I need. So I picked about 46 grams of the wild ramps, and the recipe calls for 50, so pretty spot on. You should know now, I'm just gonna say baking is not really my thing. I don't like following recipes, which is why I like cooking. I like just throwing stuff in, tasting as you go. I'm not a baker. But last time I was doing the pesto, I was picking like some of the more mature, like darker green, wider leaves. And this time I decided to go with the slightly more younger, light green, smaller leaves. So we'll see if that really does anything. So I'm gonna give these a good rinse and then get back to the recipe. Okay, so this recipe is like one of those pastry ones where you rub cold butter into the flour and you have to make sure it all stays really cold. So I'm gonna prep everything that I can and then get back to it. Okay, I made a small addition to the recipe. I'm just adding in sesame seeds. I also added white and black pepper. Recipe asks for 125. This block is 200, so roughly half. Oh my god, I think I just created plastic. Dude, I swear to god. Wash and dry the ramps. It says to finally chop them.
And I'm gonna whisk this up through, just so the cheddar powder.
Dude, I want a fucking award. I just sliced that butter and I got 113 grams when it's supposed to be 120. That is so spot on. Alright. My hands are so warm. I feel like I'm gonna fuck this dish up. Okay, that looks like breadcrumbs to me. You know how I was talking about how I was using, like, picking some of the more younger ramps? I think that worked, because this smells a lot more garlicky than it did last time. Last time I did this, it smelled so, like, not garlicky that I really worried that I just picked some random ass vegetable out in the middle of the woods and was about to poison us both. Alright, it's smelling garlicky, it's looking good, I'm starting to feel better. I kind of wish I picked more ramps though, this is not looking very rampy. Guys, I'm doing it, I'm baking! You have no idea how huge this is. Alright, so it says make a well in the middle, and pour your ingredients. Saving a little to brush on the top. Oh no, I'm getting all over the floor and it's sticky and I don't like those. I'm gonna add some more flour. This is plain flour. Oh god, that was way too much. What else? That one's 150, 153, 135, 129. Yeah, alright. Now they're all within 10 grams of each other. This is making me so incredibly hungry. But they're supposed to be done in like 15-20 minutes, so I can wait. I don't have a pastry brush, so I'm just going to use my hand. Alright, I feel like I made real chonkas, so I set the timer for 19 minutes, but I'll check in from like 10 minutes onwards. Oh, so much cleaning up now. Genuine reaction, or just like act either not excited or excited for camera. Cheers. Cheers. See if you like it. Is it cooked all the way?
Yeah, it's all soft and warm.
Don't get close like that. Is it good?
That's really good. Oh, yeah.
Do the wild ramps work? Really? Better than the pesto.
Oh yeah, definitely. The bacon runs out the flavour in them more. These are really well baked.
It smells really good.
These are really well baked, darling.
These are good.
Those are like professional.
Wait, what the hell?
Like I would pay £5 for that in London.
Really?
And I would not be mad about it.
Wait, that's really good. Like legit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, this is so good, Robbie. I'm really pleased with myself. I wrote back to Sarah today. I went out to get scones, did a little birding, made the scones, cleaned up. What is it?
Some people say scone.
It's so good.
Mm.
I can't get over it. Alright, thanks for following me on this adventure of baking. It is now blue skies outside, so I don't know what's up with the weather, but those were such good scones. Scones, I don't know what to say. They're so good. Just, I am deeply impressed with myself because I am not a baker, but those were legit some of like the best sort of savory pastries I've ever had. It's just perfect. I'm definitely gonna go lighter on the salt, heavier on the ramps, and probably a little bit heavier on the sesame seeds next time. I think that's gonna be my thing. I also think instead of using, I used like fine table salt, I think next time I'm gonna use flaky sea salt. I think that'd be much nicer. Okay, those are my updates for now. Bye!